They keep Menace company, never saying goodbye. See, Menace can't spell or read, but he don't care. He's got his crew and his chicken fingers to share. Rolling down the streets with his Frenchies in the back.
Now, couldn't you use AI to teach you how to defeat AI?
What?
Are we all high right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Sarah Connor was trying to do, reprogram the Terminators.
Reprogram. I'm saying, but couldn't you use a person can't figure out how to, deal with this issue. AI's.
So make AI do it.
Yeah, planning on killing us all. But couldn't we then use AI to defeat AI?
Well, look at T2. The Terminator was a total protective sweetheart.
Right, exactly, because it was reprogrammed.
Right, so don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we'll have our own little protectors.
You got to figure the advance since the 90s or whatever the hell that came out.
They'll be nice. They'll be cool. They'll be
sure.
fun to be
with. The question
with.
is, if you can keep that AI from turning bad, why couldn't you keep the first AI from turning bad?
Right. They're not sentient beings.
Yet.
Can't we just use it for deep fakes of your favorite celebrity doing porn?
Right.
Can't we just use it for the music stuff that we're talking about?
Oh, Microsoft just came out with a new AI. It's called Visa or something like that, where it's one single picture, any photo, and it's almost dead
Full
to real
video,
life,
yeah.
and it's not available to the public yet.
It's
but
insane.
anybody could deepfake anything, anytime. Start World War III.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I agree,
Wonderful.
Woody. Let's just use it for nudity purposes.
That's why
Wonderful.
Zuckerberg is building his bunker.
Yep.
Because it's going down
He's
for
like,
real.
I got all this money. I don't want to die in the first round of murders like Gravy does.
I can build a kick-ass bunker.
215 says, I don't know if y'all remember Watson, but he wanted to destroy humans, so they had to unplug him.
Yeah.
Right. The
Jeopardy
Jeopardy
Watson.
The
Yeah.
Jeopardy playing computer.
Yeah, R.I.P. Watson.
Remember how scared everybody was of Watson wanting to kill you? Yeah, how are you going to do that, computer? With what?
That was 10 years ago.
It's going to kill us, but you can kill it by unplugging it.
Right. I'm going to
just
turn
turn
you
it
off.
for now until it builds its own solar panels. Yeah.
Have you been watching all the AI CEOs talk about the development of the, AI and how fast it's moving? They all seem so likable.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm like, oh my God.
Well, that's because they know they want to be the ones that the AI,
live,
the AI
yes.
spares.
Yeah.
Well, I'll serve you, master.
Right. That's what they're all like.
So this AI music stuff that people have been talking about, that we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, Menace, what did you do? You had
So this one is actually not music, but you can use the program for music. So I was on the program just learning and doing some tests. And then so I took a piece of text to make into audio. And when I went onto the program, it said, hey, we're doing maintenance right now. You should come back later for a better result. But I ended up just staying on the website and using the text.
Yeah.
And so I did something that
What were you trying to do with it?
I was trying to get it to do a sentence talking about barbecue. And by the time
now that's a good use for AI.
And by the time it got to the word meat, it started just flipping out because they were doing this maintenance thing.
Right.
And the result is crazy.
All right.
So I have
barbecue spot with a huge menu with plates you can customize with all kinds of meat. Meat. Meat.
What?
Sa. Oh.
So you didn't do that.
No.
That's not a sound that you made.
No.
So wait,
that's
Menace,
the computer made
Can I ask
that.
you a question?
Yeah.
Are you using AI to do your commercials?
No. I've never once did that.
AI scream at the audience.
To be honest, I am
Meats.
Yeah, I'm like
meats.
Yeah, I'm like, can it be passable? But it's not passable yet.
That's so weird.
So
Was that supposed to be your voice, Menace, or no? Just
Yeah, it was supposed to be my voice. Yeah.
That's the thing with the voice cloning. It's not great.
It's not there yet.
It's not great yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Great.
Barbecue spot with a huge menu with plates you can customize with all kinds of meats.
Why does it always screw up when it gets to meats?
I don't know. That's why.
Because this is a separate one.
Yeah, this is a different clip, and every time it got to meat, it starts tripping out.
First of all, meat.
Meats. Ma.
You know what's so funny? It's still
Weird.
That's
That's
funny.
creepy.
You're not playing the whole thing. You got to play it.
It sounds like the real outtakes for when Menace is trying to record something.
I know.
It does.
That's what I thought this was initially.
That's kind of scary.
Right.
Ma.
Rip.
So weird.
It's like
That's
a horror
cool.
movie.
Dude, play it fully.
That's
Barbecue spot with a huge menu with plates you can customize with all kinds of meets,
Weird, right?
Oh my god.
Meatloaf.
I think it's
Yeah.
scary. That's weird. It's like has a mind of its
Also,
own.
now you're scared, right, Greg?
Oh,
That's
not
what
a
Amy's
murder.
been saying. We were talking about AI before the break, and Seabass and Menace have been talking a lot about these, AI music.
Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
They've gone and gotten really, really, really good at music.
Yeah. So like the voiceover stuff, not as great yet.
Not yet.
Still pretty good.
Not.
It's
pretty
getting
good.
there, but like, yeah, if you have a large sample of someone's voice, the voice
Yeah.
cloners are pretty good.
Yeah, but the music stuff has already been pretty
Past
good.
month or so, it's
Yeah.
gotten amazing. And there's
Yeah.
two big companies, Suno and Udio, and they're going to get sued because they've clearly ripped off every genre.
Yeah.
They didn't hire a bunch of studio musicians to come in here and track, jazz and
Right.
country and
So
hip hop.
You guys want to see how easy it is?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
Seabass has some songs that he put together through AI.
Right, and the thing is too, you give the AI a couple things. Like I want a '90s West Coast rap song about Menace. He likes X, Y, and Z. The AI will go out, find those things, reference them, see how they're talked about in the world, like
culture and
like
stuff.
ChatGPT would.
Yeah.
Take that, bring it back in, and make a song that most of the
That makes
time
sense?
makes sense pretty
Really?
damn well. Because you can go
Yeah.
in and you can tweak lyrics afterwards, but you're just giving it, hey, Menace, he likes these things. Give me a '90s West Coast rap song, and it comes up with stuff like this.
All right.
Menace the boy with the street cred. Loves chicken fingers, that's how he gets fed. But every time he eats, he's gotta run to the loo. Loves so much, his friends call him Pukester too. Raised in the hood with a taste for the chicken. But Menace's stomach, it keeps on kicking. Chimney and Cheerio, his two Frenchies ride or die. They keep Menace company, never saying goodbye. See, Menace can't spell or read, but he don't care. He's got his crew and his chicken fingers to share. Rolling down the streets with his Frenchies in the back. Menace the illiterate Mac ready to attack.
Dude, that's
That's
awesome.
really good.
That's so
I
good.
didn't tell it
That
Menace is
rule.
illiterate. I said Menace can't read. It said, it found illiterate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Mac. It
Whoa.
can pick the styles.
Okay,
into the
that's
songs.
awesome.
And I
That's
like
really good.
he's
I like it.
He's an English West Coast rapper because he has to go to the loo.
Yeah, the Lou.
Now, can you pay
Yeah.
for like higher quality, like HD quality
No,
versions of it?
renderings.
I will say this: you usually have to hit it because every time you generate a song, it gives you two options. I usually had to generate about 10 songs to get something because again, the vocals sometimes are weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lyrics are very generic and
No, I'm
boring.
saying to make it so it's like a high quality, like that one's had like a different bit rate, like where it's just like
Oh, I hear what you say, like a WAV file. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that option yet.
It'll be there
It'll
like
be there.
in a couple weeks.
where
So,
it sounds like studio quality.
Yeah.
you
But
know.
like the mixing and the vocals in
Yeah.
that are professional. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Is
hard.
there a template? Like, does it say name, hobbies, where is he from, or do you just kind of put in
It'll
whatever
give you
want?
examples. Like it'll
Yeah.
say, like for instance, it'll say, "Tell me what they're like." Here, it'll give you some genre examples. Like if you know nothing about music, it'll
All right,
say,
like for the Sammy one, what'd you put in?
so I put 2000s pop,
Okay.
dumb stuff like
Yeah.
LFO or whatever that she would love.
Hell yeah.
And put some things about Sammy, and this is what it gave us.
All right.
No time for worries, no time to contemplate. She's too peppy and cheery, it's her constant state. They call her names, say she's not very smart, but Sammy's too dumb to let it break her heart. Sammy's knitting wonders.
Yeah.
She's on a roll with a plucky spirit. She'll never fold. She's sipping from a Stanley Cup. And we're not talking hockey, but the latest stupid thing that dumb girls got. And of course she believes in astrology.
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
That
Dude,
is
all those
incredibly
all those
accurate.
parody rappers and people
Yeah.
they're out of business.
Yeah, people are saying this is going to kill musicians. It's
Oh,
not going to
jingle
kill,
writers.
but
Yeah.
it's not going to kill your mainstream artists.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, jingles,
Jingle writers.
jingles.
commercials.
Yeah.
yeah.
And right now
Over.
it's being used for stuff like this, making fun of your friends.
Right.
Right.
That is
Right.
so accurate and
great.
funny.
good.
So I put in stuff about Ravy, and I put in give me something about Ravy from the Woody Show. from the type of music that she would have listened to when she was a teenager, and it gave me this.
All right. Getting. Getting.
She's got 2 cats in her lap, gray as London fog. Reading Harry Potter with a good friend Dobby. She rolls up a joint with a devilish grin, smoking that Mary Jane, feeling high within. Oh, baby.
Nice.
Is she a secret lesbian, or she's breaking men's hearts? But a Friday friend knows all her parts, exploring pleasures with sex toys and voodoo. Baby, you know how she do.
Yeah, we know how she do. Hell yeah. LFG.
That's so great.
Love
You
it.
can picture
You
her.
just get better and better.
Yeah.
Ow.
Good stuff.
Greg, I would say Greg.
That's so funny.
Greg was the hardest because the one thing these music generators don't do yet is they don't let you specifically name an artist. Like I said, give me a Depeche Mode song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there are workarounds. You can like either
Like
people
say
who
like 80s new wave or
80s
something.
new wave synth. I went for something more like 9 Inch Nails for Greg, and this is what he
Okay.
gave me.
All right.
Sipping champagne in a tailor suit. Red Corey, always looking cute. But when a butterfly starts to flutter by, he runs and hides. He's scared they'll poop on him.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right.
But yeah, again, it's
right.
great for parody songs, but also for jingles. Like for the Woody Show, let's say because all of our jingles are, well, except for the ones Miles did, are basically just everyone saying the name of the song or the name of the segment, which is pretty boring. So I decided to spice it up and class it up for like something like Guess Who's Gas.
All right.
Who let rip? Who dropped the bomb? Guess who's gas? It's time to sing along. Was it Woody with a fruity toot, or Ravy with a stinky salute? Did Menace let out a cheeky blast, or was it Greg who fought it so fast? We're on a quest to find the culprit's name in this blame game. Guess who's gas? Guess who's gas? It's a mystery to solve. Who pooted and let loose? Let's get involved. Did they short in their pants? We gotta find out. Who let the brown clouds out?
That was really good.
Wow.
And the thing is, too,
Well, Guess Who's Gas now has a theme. That's
It's a little
awesome.
long. It's a little long. It's like
Oh,
an
yeah,
80s
these are-
TV theme
Yeah,
song
totally.
compared to like how we
but see, yeah,
normally-
you can go in and you could say, give me an instrumental intro.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
Give me
like a
just
sting.
this line, like Guess Who's Gas, and then give me the
Right.
So you can go in and customize. Once it gives you the example, you can
Okay.
go in and refine things.
And since I don't know these programs like you guys do, this question might be obvious, but do you actually write the lyrics, or
You can.
literally pieces
Yeah.
them together?
What I-
for
what
you?
I did
like
for-
on that example,
Like for a lot of these,
You
what I
can
did is I
edit it.
told it first, like a couple sentences about what I want. Okay, I want Greg Gorey. He hates butterflies. Blah, blah.
Right.
And it'll give you something that sometimes is awesome. Most of the time sucks, like I said. And then you go and you say, I want to do a custom version. But it's really easy because you say, I want to change this word. I want to change this line.
Basically, Greg, it looks like Microsoft Word.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And then you just like
kinda
edit
And
it.
just tweak
manipulate
it.
That's
That
why I
is
think
so awesome.
writers are
Yeah.
actually the most powerful people out of all this stuff. The people that were tripping out the most, where their jobs were going to go away, like let's say with the movie industry.
Yeah.
I think they're actually they jumped the gun. They're the most powerful people because they can come up with creative writing that will come up with awesome video and audio.
Right. Like this one for the Freak of the Week.
Okay.
We're the freaks of the week. It's time to break free from the ordinary. Unleash our fantasy in a world of feet, diapers, and furry suits. We'll sing it loud and proud. There's no dispute. We're the freaks of the week.
Nice.
We're standing tall.
Yeah.
Having fun with all our quirks, embracing them all. In a world of judgment, we dare to be unique. Freaks of the week, let your freak flag speak.
So, like, I didn't write
So
any
you
of
make
that.
Freak of the Week sound like a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let me ask you
It's
this:
so cute,
like who owns that? Like who owns the rights to that?
So
does that
Microsoft
work?
partnered with one of these, I think Suno, and then the other one, Udio, is a newer one. But as far as the rights go, I think it's like all.
They're still figuring
That's
it
where
out.
the murky area
Well,
is.
see, like all artwork, like visual images created by AI are not the property of anybody, right, Menace?
Right? Isn't it just like public use?
Well, they're trying to figure out, okay, what was your source material, and then that's where they kind of get in the weeds of.
Okay.
Because those lawsuits are still happening, and it's going to happen for artwork, for music. It's going to happen for all this stuff,
right?
Because obviously this was trained on real music.
But isn't like if somebody was inspired by something, right? Like, say an artist drew a picture, right? What were you inspired by?
Yeah,
like
something in your mind, right?
There's a difference between being inspired
by and blatantly ripping off,
and physically actually taking something and using it to train.
I think eventually we'll get to a point where, like, okay, if this was sourced from something, that source will get some type of royalty off.
Okay,
because right now it cannot be copyried.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got? These it's pretty good.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
I like them. So far, the Ravy one's my favorite.
Me too.
It was perfect.
Well, I got Woody's favorite genre, which is 2000s butt rock. Your Limp Bizkit, your that sort of stuff, and I just threw in some stuff about Woody, and this is what it gave me.
All right.
Woody's in the hay, cookies on my cake, snack cakes in my backpack. I'm feeling no shame, losing weight is overrated. I ain't about that. I'll enjoy every bite till my belt goes flat. She's by my side, she's my loyal pup. We hit the streets, eating sweet stuff non-stop. No diet for me, I'm living at large. With every sugar rush, feels like I'm in charge. Chicken porn, the king of the street cuisine. Flavor that makes my taste buds scream. Explosion of flavor, each cheesy bite. Nothing comes close to pure culinary delight.
Nice.
That's funny.
Chicken parm shout out.
Yeah.
Chicken parm.
Now, can you adjust like the mix on stuff? Like, are you able to?
Okay, because like that's one thing I wanted to do, but I wanted to do, but I didn't, just so we could actually hear what it gives you. Because like the vocals you need to bring, I would bring up there. I'd bring the guitars down. You can't do that in program yet. Now, you and me could do that. We could take it, separate the
right. Yeah.
But yeah, they don't allow
Not
you to
as
like
part of the program
to pull the guitars up and down.
Because there are other AI programs where you could take any song and you can like lift the lyrics off of it,
the bass line,
everything, everything, and separate it out.
And the other thing too, like I said about these, like the Suno and the Udio programs, is it searches the internet for stuff. So like in this program, all I said was, give me a song about Seabass from the Woody Show. That's all I told it, and this is what it gave me.
All right.
Seabass, he's got the moves. The girls just can't resist.
Oh yeah, right.
He's loving, they can't resist. He's a genius. Number one, so smart in nature. He makes their plans quiver. His touch so deep. Seabass, lucky man who makes a beaver's quake, you know.
Boy, AI just came up with that, huh?
That's all I said.
Interesting.
Seabass from the Woody Show.
Makes the women's clams quake, I think.
Clams quake.
Again, AI is smart. AI sometimes it's not always perfect.
Sure.
Now,
I didn't know.
If people really want to trip out, they should look up the video version of this stuff, and it's called Sora. I say it wrong, but it's Sora.
Sora. Yeah, that's it's basically. I don't think you can use it yet personally.
I'm on the waiting list.
But yeah, it says like here the examples they give you, like give me a Dalmatian walking across whatever, and it's a full on like it's
HD realistic.
Because a lot of times with AI, you see like the fingers will screw up or something.
Oh wow, is that the one you showed me minutes where it was a golden retriever playing a piano? And it was all AI, right?
Another one is Hyper, HAIPER, does it like you can create little 2-second videos on there.
And this is the reason Tyler Perry. I don't know. Sure.
Yes.
When I use my AI voice
I know,
that can
right?
say it correctly.
Yeah.
That's why he canceled that $800 million studio expansion.
Because
maybe we won't need
it's
it.
just a few years before you could create any professional animation.
Yeah.
All right. I just typed in Seabass to the AI music generator. This is what it came up with for me.
He hates it when you tell him he's balding. Throw your hands in the air if you're losing hair.
Dude, that's fake AI.
Oh, no. It's weird. That's all I put in.
It's so strange.
Yeah, it's good.
It knows.
Menace, I don't know, like, you have better tips for me or whatever, but
Some hats and some topical salves. Cause I see somebody tonight who should be using some Rogaine. Rogaine.
All right, welcome back. Everybody seems to like the AI songs. I mean, there's so many possibilities. And Seabass Array, we were kind of talking about it off the air. It has the potential to get very old very fast.
Definitely, like everything.
I can see that. Here,
But
you
it's
know,
pretty incredible, though.
Vaughn came up with a couple too.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrote. He put this one in there for Ravy. It's called "Feet on Fire."
Ravy's got a foot fish. she just can't deny. She's got a thing for feet that make her heart fly. Shoes are her obsession. She collects them like gold, but it comes to toes, man. She's got a story untold. She's got a mountain of high heels.
A mountain of high heels.
Yeah.
Nice. Here's one about sea bass.
Sea bass in Mensa, Brainiac in the zone. But when it comes to hygiene, he's all on his own. Got a high IQ, but can't figure out the shower, leaving dirt in the night.
Yeah, okay, so...
Wow, they
That's
share
funny.
an office together.
They do.
Is he
And they sit
stinking?
really close.
Yeah, and Vaughn says that sea bass stinks.
Really?
I think it's so funny that this is playing right now because today when he walked in, he smelled to me.
Yeah.
He's-
Really?
yeah.
Maybe he's in the shower right now.
Well,
I
he
don't know.
goes downstairs and runs and then comes back up all sweaty and gross.
Yeah, he smells today for sure.
It's getting sour. Mensa. Mensa. Genius on the loose, but when it comes to bathroom skills, he's a totals. Analyzing equations, solving mysteries so grand, but can't manage to drop a deuce in the can.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's funny.
That's really good. I like that one.
That is.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
All right, nice work there, Vaughn.